So this game is called Hexahedra, a programming puzzle game. It also has leaderboards, and it's about modifying cubes. So this cube has like a blue face and steel remainder faces and a wooden face. And our target cube is one that is all steel faces and a blank bottom face. This first tutorial puzzle, there's an instruction for each command. It brings the cube in, it rotates it up. Now, the side that's facing this direction is the cleaner side, which cleans all paint and decorations from the side that we just rotated. So that blue side will be cleaned away. And then, we also have that command, which will trigger the heater that burns away the wood panel, and then it ships and then returns back to the first command. Now, there sure are a lot of buttons in this game, so I hope it's not too overwhelming. So, yeah. Tons and tons of buttons. Also tons of lore, which will not be good video retention to keep in, sorry. So, our first box contains a green and a blue side that we need to remove. Looks like every other side is normal, and we need to create a normal, fully cleaned cube. Now, I believe I already know a way to do this, but we also provide a reference to work with that's already filled, and basically all it does is it puts a cube in there, rotates it, cleans. The cleaner's on the left side. It's important because in this level we can actually modify the things on the sides of the workstation. I also enjoy that it's themed as a cube as well. Like, it's shaped like some freaking 4D cube. Anyway, so this is actually... Wait, hold on. That is not capable of beating the level? Huh, I thought it was gonna help. This is a... Okay, no. That's a recycler. Okay. Whatever, we need to get a shipper in here. So as you can see, I can move around the objects. And this is the rear device, this is the top device, this is the right device, this is the bottom device. And we also have a shipper, which is the destination location. Well, anyway, the first step has to be that we get a cube from the sorcerer. Now, in what orientation does that even come out? Green. Can I move around? I can move around. Nice. With a... Well, not that much. Okay, so annoyingly, we have no front machine, so we cannot target this green side directly, but we could target blue. So let's put the cleaner on top and trigger top device. Then rotate the cube up, trigger the top device. That should be good to go. So we trigger the right device, which is the shipper one, and home. Alright, we got it. So it does exactly what I said it would. It creates that, cleans up the top, rotates up, and cleans up the top again. Okay, something really annoying is I set a profile name, and you sort of just beat the level. Use the freaking Steam name. Thanks, Spaghetti Monster. Also, you can do it in less commands somehow. Fine. You know what? It's probably because, like, you can get the sorcerer from some different place that allows you to actually see and clean both sides without rotate. Let's just set up a new solution here. Wait, Sorcerer 1 is immovable? Hold on, the freaking tutorials have used this home track to, like, loop back to the first point. What if we don't have it? What happens? Spaghetti Monster! Why the hell? Okay, how cursed? I mean, jeez. Basura no puede definir ganancia. Also, who the hell is taking 10 commands? Anyway, next level, a lick of paint. Okay, so we're looking for yellow painted cubes. For some reason, not all the sides are yellow. It's also not a very bright yellow. But okay, yes. Doesn't matter which way up. Okay, so it could be in any rotation, as long as two opposite sides are unpainted and the rest are yellow. Okay. To paint, we use a spray painter. There's so many freaking machines that seem to be accessible there. Alright, so switch to that. Okay, and the cube that we get is just a standard cube. It seems like we can use two spray painters on the top and bottom. I mean, we could probably use 3 and then do an up rotation. Seems easy enough, so we'll literally just trigger them all, then rotate up or something to trigger the one last side, and then bring it to the shipper on the right. And that should be enough, right? So gets the cube, sprays it on the bottom, top, and rear, which you can't see the rear, then it rotates to spray the side, the same side on the same axis. Is this not correct? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I was supposed to try to trigger the side that it did not originally see, so it should be the top side, right? There we go. It works. So happens there is the remaining fourth side will be triggered instead of the side that I was doing before, which is just repainting the same side. Alright, there we go. Command's the lowest. Steps is not lowest, but that is because we didn't have the home. Also, lol. You could do it with freaking 3 devices. I CBA. Next level. One of the factory bots loaded the wrong color paint onto one of the sprayers. That's the lore reason for this next level. We'll probably need to repaint the logo, I guess. That's the logo. Right. Overpainting. We can spray straight over the top of the old color, which will cover... Okay, sure. We need to restamp it. Oh, more... You need to add... Oh my gosh! What do you mean reverse right to left track? Why would I want that? You can switch tracks to move the command marker. Drag them to... Okay. Okay. You can do it faster than the workstation on the right. Alright, so once again, there is a thing on the right that is like an example. So it loops around. I see. That's why it's themed to reverse. So where? Here? Okay. I don't know why I would want to confuse myself with commands that we didn't need to. How does that one work? If I do it like this, what will the left track look like? Okay, it's oscillates between down and up infinitely. Okay, I can imagine why that would be an issue. Yeah, and it goes back from 10 to 1. Pretty weird stuff. So, okay, so fine. We gotta use the reverse order. I mean, it's just like unpainted on 2 sides. We should be pretty aware how to do that. Let's get the sorcerer. See which way it comes out in. Like, now, this is the first level where we were able to change where the sorcerer comes from. I'm not sure if it will change the overall orientation of the cube. If I move it here, is it different? Oh, whoops. God damn it. I need to put in the... Change it to left. Still kind of looks like it came out in the same orientation. Okay, well, looks like the freaking front side is not accessible immediately. Although we should be able to make it so that every side is a paint on, like, all of them. And then we can paint the whole thing. We just need to rotate the cube first so that it's actually in a good position. I think rotate right will do it. So... Here, and now the blank sides are that we do not want to modify are in front and back. So now I can paint and decorate every side. Wait, we can't put the decorator... Oh, okay. That makes things a little more annoying. Alright, so I guess we need decorators on here, and then we need to do a bit more rotations. Okay, something like... AF. Rotate clockwise. AF. Actually, like, yeah, every single one is going to be used. Rotate again, and decorate. This should be it. We just need to ship the last one. Luckily, wait. Oh, that's so awful. I don't... Imagine the game doing everything it can to, like, not make things easy. So we can see that I've painted all the sides, then decorated the top, then rotate to decorate again. I have the finished cube. It just isn't... I just have no place to ship it. What is this? I'm gonna be forced to get rid of one of these. So what, 2 decorators and a painter? Or 2 painters and 1 decorator? Which is inevitably gonna bottleneck. If I get rid of the painter, then suddenly having only a single red painter is gonna hugely bottleneck this. Alright, let's just set up the shipper at the sides that start blank. Probably do that and put the decorator in the center. So that our first move can be immediately making this come up and then painting the top and bottom sides. Then rotate up and decorate. Because I put the decorator in the back. You can also paint top and bottom again, but after this it feels like it's up decorate, and up decorate. Which is hardly any better, I think, than the original. It doesn't work, why? I forgot to ship it, oh my god. Alright, right machine. Let's see. Works. Okay, so just to show what's going on here. It starts like this. I paint the top and bottom sides red. Rotate it up. So I can paint up and down again. But first they decorate the side. I need to decorate 4 times because we're modifying 4 sides. So up decorate, up decorate, and then send it. There you go. Alright, let's check this out. Oh. Oh my god, how am I going to keep track of this? Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's way better. It should be in this view all the time. But okay, so we start off with a blue side. Nuclear, it doesn't matter that there's a nuclear sign because we have to replace that one anyway. We have 2 opposite-sided solids. Okay, I wonder if we need to clean off one of the sides because there should be an opposite-sided version. No, no, no. Okay, okay, okay. Very important. On those sides of the cube are all adjacent, so we can't have this opposite side. We actually do need to clean off one of them. I would also like to use the side that's already blue as a bit of a head start, so that's probably going to be the decorator side immediately. So put a decorator there. We're also going to need a blue spray paint. So here... actually I'm not sure that should be there. Of course, we need our acceptor and cleaner, which I believe will just clean the top, and then we'll not use it for the rest of it. I think we turn and then do left, right. The fact that you can't see what you're doing, by the way, is like... it is very odd. I feel like some programming puzzle games have this kind of effect, and this one is one of them, where I would like to actually see what is going on as I input my commands, and would also like... the non-programming game version of this would allow me to see my actions in real time and also undo them. Of course, the reason you would want to make this a programming puzzle game is either having a lot of machines. It does seem like there might be like multiple grids, like all this stuff in a grid. Currently, we're working with only one tile, but imagine boxes being able to get passed on. That would make things more complex. Or if there was looping, which there is not so far. So I'm picking the wrong rotation. I decided it was this rotation. Anyway, I think I got it. So, comes in, clean the top, and then modify the left and right only, and it's perfect. So, of course, the reason that modifying left and right is perfect is because I already cleaned the top, and the bottom is already empty. So I just need to modify the 4 sides. So there it is. That is apparently not the lowest in commands, which is what I was trying to do. So I think if I'm going wrong anywhere, it's probably 3 rotations when one of the sides should technically be already done. I'll probably need to readjust where the cleaner is, right? Okay, on second thought, I think the sorcerer needs to come there. And we need the 3 things that are actually doing things to be on different sides completely. None of which are facing each other. Alright, made a working one. And unfortunately, the freaking blue paint is on the back, so you see it the least well. But it's great that we can delete the other track. That's really cool. So, I make the cube. God, the speeds, please. Please. Anyway. Okay, so... first move is to spray the back, clear the top, and you basically use all 3 things. Then we rotate around this axis, we spray the back every single time, we spray the back here, and then decorate the, using the left as well, and then send it off. So there it is. And that's the best. There we go. Alright, so the next level is called Cube Merging. Apparently some bots remove the lids from a batch of crates. This is about merging cubes together. So this is a wooden cube with no panel on the left. And the second is just a metal face. Okay. And we can combine those as long as the panels don't collide. Ah! Freaking spaghetti tutorial. Okay, I think that's pretty intuitive. Okay, so run the factory as a tutorial. So it's gonna try to... Yep. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. There's a metal side, but it's not hitting the right way. It needs to be pretty exact. Okay, so we move one of these and then do it, right? So A... Okay, now it should probably connect. Yes, it does. But wait a minute, what's the target? The target is... Wait, what the hell? Are they supposed to... Okay, we have color, So we just need to color it cyan. So we're coloring wood faces cyan, but otherwise it's normal. It looks like there's a... Okay, so we need to color 4 of the faces cyan. It seems like we could even move one to the rear and then put the shipper there and the decorators on... the painters on the top and bottom. So that should be pretty easy. Rotate up and top bottom and send it. Right. Yep, there we go. Of course I could do it in less devices, but why would I want to? Anyway, for a slower showing of this, paint the top and bottom, rotate, paint the top and bottom, and go. Alright, there we go. Next level. Alright, next level involves just this source, which is a green, and I think a normal color, and the target is a bunch of green and blue. Well, it's kind of annoying the other side does not come blue. And so I guess the idea is that we have one source. Well, maybe one source. It could be multiple. But of course, they all link up. Wait, how does that work? I think it does work. We will still need to paint them annoyingly. So where does it come in? Hold on. It comes in looking like that. Of course the freaking blue doesn't face anything useful. So I believe we need 2 rotations to not collide. We're also gonna need to have a blue spray paint. There's also a tutorial that shows you can use shift to copy commands, which does seem relevant here. I think we will need to have a friggin' new track, huh? Oh god, did I assemble this in a completely impossible way? Shouldn't be the case, but it's not coming in from a good side at all. We need like a sorcerer on the rear, which is so weird. That would require a left and then a rear press. Still fails. Maybe the first source needs to come in from top bottom. Yeah, I think I really messed up. Like, cause the way that the sorcerer box enters actually requires 3 faces to be empty. The way I'm doing it right now, because the front face, the left side, also needs to be empty, which I cannot do. So it needs to come from the top. Espasura. Nope. Alright, it says hold shift when picking up commands, take a copy, and press tab to move. Well, you can't even select this. You need to go here. And then shift tap. Chess battle advanced. Anyway, I'm just gonna add a shipper to the back here, and hopefully this does it. Oh god. Oh god. I was worried this was gonna happen. Of course. Look, man, I don't understand how to make different shapes of a cube, so you better stop it with this anti-geometrically challenged propaganda. Can I copy this solution despite it not working? Yes, okay, that's good. I want to modify this. Hopefully we can, like, invert the sidedness of the cube, basically flipping it upside down here. What the heck is... What would even do that? Fail. Fail. Counter... No. Clockwise, and then rotate it left, I believe. Okay, got it. There we go. So, yep. There's actually 2 ways when there's an open side, so I just did the other one. And I didn't need to, like, do another repaint or whatever. Okay. There we go. Ooh, best commands, at least. Steps is, terrible as always. Okay, next level we're gonna use probably the burning thing, right? Okay, on this one, the 2 wooden panels are next to each other in the source, but the customer wants them on opposite sides. Panel storer can hold up to 3 panels, apparently. It's a stack, so the panel stored most recently is the first to be re-added. Okay. Right, so we probably want a storer on the top. How do we determine it's the most recently removed? We want it on opposite sides, and we want to store both. A normal metal panel and a wooden panel. So we want to go back and then target... God, it's hard to visualize and talk about this, huh? Alright, so let's try that out. So what does that look like? I take off the top panel, rotate it down into a metal panel and take it. Then I go rotate back to where I was, drop the metal panel, and then drop the wood panel. That should do it, right? Alright, now I just send it. There you go. Boom. Okay, this is the next level, and we got a lot more commands, and more importantly, 2 workstations, so we can move, like, there's these new commands where you can send cubes down, left, you know. But we're only going to be moving cubes to the right, I bet, for this one. Okay, I guess this is also part of the reason this would be a programming puzzle game where you put stuff in the conveyor track, because we're now doing things at the same time. So, these wood panels are all adjacent to each other. Well, not to each other, but connected. And the same is true for the target cube, so I don't think we mess with number 2 at all. However, we will need to mess with number 1. So we need that panel replacing panel somewhere. Yeah, you just need to think about a way to do this that doesn't make it collide. RW? Okay, and then put it back on. This seems like it would work. Yeah, now I will re-trigger the rear panel, send the block to the right, then I move this to 7 because that's when it will trigger. It's going to move to the right. Then we put this block to merge it together and then trigger the source, right? No. What the hell? Does it take 2 turns to move that thing to the right workstation? So I do the things on the left. Yes, apparently it takes 2 turns. Thanks, Spaghetti Monster. Anyway, there it is. Best in commands, not in steps. Okay. Not sure how to go to this game because I'm still in Tutorial Island. But we have these synchronization commands now. And yeah, so And, like, if you look at the Steam screenshots, there's obviously boards that are much larger than just 2 workstations. This is like a 15 workstations, and we get to use the burning mechanic, the freaking thing that was introduced in the tutorial of and never came back. Also, this image on the store page that, like, I think there's actual loops in the game. So even the track stuff becomes more interesting. I'm gonna call it here, but hopefully the game looks interesting to some of you. But I'm really looking forward to the 4D lore, you know, considering the back is all made of hypercubes. But anyway, goodbye and Chess Battle Advanced.